Hello everyone, welcome back to Pabbly. In this video, we are going to learn automating Sulekha leads into Salesforce. So let's suppose I am running a real estate business and I am capturing all my leads with the help of Sulekha. I want that whenever I receive a new lead, I should automatically add this lead to my Salesforce. Now doing this manually will consume a lot of my time, so I've completely automated this entire process. And to do this automation, I'm going to use Pabbly Connect. So Pabbly Connect is an amazing automation and integration software which requires no coding or programming skills. Here I just need to build connection between the Sulekha and Salesforce. With the help of Pabbly Connect, I'm going to build this connection in such a manner that whenever I'm going to receive a new lead from Sulekha, I'm automatically going to create a contact in my Salesforce account. Now if you want to learn the step-by-step process, then let me take you all to my screen. So here in this video, we are going to see how we can add the leads which we have captured from Sulekha to our Salesforce account. And for this, we are simply going to integrate these two applications, Sulekha and Salesforce, using Pabbly Connect. So this is the landing page of Pabbly, and you can visit this simply by typing pabbly.com in your browser. Now before we sign into a Pabbly account, let me quickly take you towards Pabbly community. So you can join this Pabbly community to connect with business owners, experts, and the Pabbly support team. You can share tips, ask questions, and get quick solutions to your automation challenges. You can stay updated on latest features and collaborate with thousands of users who help and support each other every day. Now, if you want to learn how you can join this community, then please check out the link given in the description. Let's move back towards Pabbly. After browsing this website, we need to sign into a Pabbly account. On the top right corner, we can see two options: sign in and sign up for free. If you are an existing user, click on this sign in, and if you are a new user, click on this sign up for free, and this will give you 100 tasks free on monthly basis. As I'm an existing user, I'll click on this sign in, and here all Pabbly apps page has appeared, which is showing me all the Pabbly applications. I'm going to click on this Pabbly Connect Access Now. And here it has taken me towards this dashboard where I will be able to find all my workflows over here and all the folders which I have created over here. Now if you want to create a new folder, simply click on this plus icon, and from here you can create a new folder. For now, I want to create a new workflow, for which I need to click on this create workflow, and I need to select my workflow builder. We have this new beta, which is modern, faster, and more flexible one, and then we have this classic, which is a stable and a familiar approach. I'm going to select this new beta, and then I'm going to name this workflow as automating Sulekha leads into Salesforce, and now I need to select my folder. These are the folders which have been created, and I'm going to select it as all automations and then click on create. So here workflow created successfully. As soon as I click on create, this box has appeared in front of me where I need to enter my trigger application. So trigger is basically an event which starts the automation of a workflow. There can be only one trigger step in a workflow, but as many as action steps as you want. Now here in this workflow, I want to add the leads which I've captured from Sulekha to my Salesforce, which means whenever I'm going to receive a new lead, I'm going to add that to my Salesforce automatically, which means whenever I'm going to receive a new lead from the Sulekha, this complete workflow here will get triggered, because trigger basically activates or triggers any workflow. Here in my trigger application, I will be taking Sulekha, and then following this trigger application will be my action application, in which I'll take Salesforce. So here in my trigger application, let me quickly take, and then in my trigger event, I'm going to select it as new leads and then click on connect. So now I need to make connection between Pabbly Connect and Sulekha, for which a webhook URL is provided to me, and I have already created this connection. So Sulekha does not have the provision to add this webhook URL from the user interface. So we have to send this webhook URL to our account manager. They create this entire setup, and as soon as the setup is completed, we start capturing the leads. So here it says, to automate lead capture, copy the above webhook URL and configure it in your Sulekha account. Your integration will be activated by the Sulekha team. Once they activate the subscription, you will start receiving the leads data in webhook response here. So over here, I have already created this entire setup. I'm going to click on this capture webhook response, and you will see it has changed to this waiting for webhook response. Now if I capture the lead details in this workflow, this is going to show us the connection setup is working fine or not. So let's wait for the webhook response. And here it is, we see just 10 seconds ago I have captured the response. So the phone number is this. The name is current user, email address is current7624@pablitudes.com and the company name is Pably. Now here, as soon as I have received the lead details, we can see the connection setup is working fine. Now as soon as I receive the lead, I want to add this lead to my Salesforce. I'm going to click on this add new action step, and in my action application I'll search for Salesforce. And in my action event, I'm going to select as create contact and then click on connect. If you have an existing connection, go with save. If you don't have one, click on this add new connection, then click on this connect with Salesforce. Now here I have already logged in my Salesforce account. So I'm just going to grant away the permission by clicking on this allow. It is always advisable to keep your applications logged in for the easy authorization. And here connection created successfully, which means Salesforce is connected to Pably Connect, and now I'm going to enter all these details. But I'm not going to enter these details manually like this. Instead, I'm going to use a method called mapping, which means I'm going to enter the data from the previous response. Now here I received the response from the Suleika, and when I click on this field, I can see the Suleika. When I click on this, I can see all the response which I have received from there. First, I'm going to enter the first name, which is current. The last name field is a required one. I have entered user. The email address was current7624@pablitudes.com. Then in the business phone, I'm going to enter this phone number. The title, street, city, country, mailing street, mailing city, these fields are not required one, so you can skip this. I'm going to skip this. I simply want to create a contact and log the lead details to my Salesforce. So I'm going to enter the required details. I'm going to skip this department and the assistant name also. In the lead source, I'm going to select it as web, and in the description I have also captured the company name, so I'm going to enter that. Now over here, mapping is important so that every time you receive a new response, it is taken into consideration in these fields. Manually entering the data will make these fields static and the information will not change even when you receive the new response. Over here, if I manually enter any detail, this field will become static, and every time I receive a new response, the result will not change. So as to keep this field dynamic, we use this process mapping instead of manually entering the details. Now after entering and adding all these details, I'm simply going to click on save and send test request, and let's wait for the response. And here I've received the response, and this response is a positive one. I'm going to open my Salesforce and check whether this contact has been created or not. So this is my Salesforce account. On the top you can see all these options. I'm going to open the contacts. And here it is, we have created this current user. So if I open this and scroll down, you can see all the details. The phone number is this, email address is current7624@pablitudes.com. In the description, we have added the company name Pably, the lead source was web, and the rest of the details are same. So now to summarize, we took Suleika as a trigger application from where we were capturing the leads. We wanted to log the lead details to Salesforce. So in our action application, we took Salesforce, made connection with Pably Connect, entered all the required details, executed this workflow, and created the contact in my Salesforce account. So this is how this automation workflow is going to run, and here we have successfully created automation between the Suleika and Salesforce. Now I have attached the link of this workflow in the description so that you can check this out, and if you have any doubt, you can comment down this video below. We are going to resolve that. You can stay tuned to our channel for learning more such interesting automation. So I hope you liked this video and understood this video very well. Thanks for watching. Not only these applications, but you can integrate many more applications with the help of Pably Connect. Now, if you have any doubt, you can reach us at support@pably.com. If you have any query, you can reach us at forum.pably.com. And if you have any pricing related issue, you can visit the website given over here. Also, if you find our videos helpful, do share it with your friends and like and subscribe to our channel.